So I'm unboxing this thing real quick. Look, this is the different sizes of the meat processor, and these are all the little pieces to it. And I put this thing together fairly quickly. There is instructions, as you can see, but I hardly ever use them because I could put together these things pretty quickly. So here are the pieces for the meat processing. These are the vegetables slicers I was telling you about, and let's go ahead and start putting this thing together. And I'm going to go ahead and connect it to the wall and turn it on. It's like a LED display, which is pretty cool. And this is the attachments. They just literally click on. There's like a button you press and you rotate it and it clicks in. So there's different attachments, and there's one for making the juices, one for slicing, and then there's another one for the meat processor. This one is for the juices. So I'm going to go ahead and put the filter in there and make sure it's in the correct position. It can only go one way. And this is the other piece, the end piece, where it gets fed all the excess. So right here, this little nozzle, this is where the juice comes out of. And on the other end, this is where all the excess pulp gets pushed out. So it gets pushed out on the end and the juice in the middle. Pretty cool, right? And look, there's a little thing to push down the fruits and vegetables when you're juicing. And you just select juicer, this little like grape looking thing, and it'll start working. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off this attachment so I can show you how the meat grinder works real quick. I'm not gonna be meat grinding anything today, but I'm just gonna attach it for you so you can see how easy it is to attach. If you take off this little circle thing, you can change the different sizes of the meat. So you can make it like thin or thicker. It just depends on what kind of meat you're trying to grind. So this is like if you want to make skinny breakfast sausages. So I'm actually going to leave this thing attached and go ahead and take it off because I'm not going to use it today, but it definitely does work. Now I'm going to go ahead and attach the vegetable one, and this thing's pretty cool, man. Like if you want to make like tomato slices or onion slices for a big party, you can just go ahead and slice all your things all at once, get it all ready to go. And all you do is basically you throw it on the top and you push it down. So I'm going to go ahead and put the juice one back in because I'm going to be juicing a simple juice. We're using carrot, apple, and oranges. So get your carrots and go ahead and slice them into pieces. I like to slice them into like 4 pieces just so it can go in a lot easier. And then for your oranges, definitely peel the skin. That's a big deal. If you don't peel the skin, it's going to be sour and bitter. And that's not what you want when you're making a juice. So this is just a super tip for me to you. And go ahead and use a very sharp knife. I use the Kyoku knives. They're great. So now that I have everything chopped, I'm going to go ahead and turn on my juicer and start juicing. Look at this baby. What I really liked about this juicer is it doesn't give off a lot of pulp, meaning you get a lot of juice. So let's go ahead and try this thing. Let's see if this thing's going to be any good.
Now it's time to try this delicious looking juice.